1930 Ford model, a hot rod. Price, $36,500. Mileage, 1,000 miles. Blending classic style with modern muscle, this 1930 Ford model, a hot rod, captures the perfect balance between nostalgia and performance. Every curve of this machine tells a story, from its gleaming body lines and show-quality paint to the deep rumble of its high-performance V8 engine that roars to life with authority. With only 1,000 miles since its build, this hot rod feels tight, fresh, and ready to conquer the open road. It features a meticulously finished underside, spotless chrome accents, and a stance that screams attitude while maintaining that timeless 1930s elegance. The craftsmanship is evident throughout: smooth idle, quick throttle response, and a ride that's as thrilling as it is refined. The car's lowered profile, aggressive wheels, and attention to detail make it a true standout in any crowd, while its reliability ensures you can enjoy every mile without worry. Whether you're cruising through town, attending a show, or just admiring it in your garage, this Model A delivers a blend of power, beauty, and heritage that few cars can match. 1927 Ford Model T hot rod. Price, $46,500. Reimagined for the modern era, this 1927 Ford Model T hot rod is a stunning fusion of vintage Americana and raw mechanical artistry. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the flawless bodywork and aggressive stance command attention, while the deep, polished finish reflects its meticulous craftsmanship. Beneath the hood lies a potent V8 engine that fires up with a crisp growl, showcasing the perfect harmony between old-school engineering and contemporary performance. Every inch of this build has been thoughtfully designed, from its custom suspension and hand-finished interior to the detailed chrome accents that gleam under the sun. Driving this Model T is nothing short of an experience. It's light, loud, and alive, with a throttle response that turns every straightaway into an adrenaline rush. Whether you're cruising downtown or rolling into a car show, it stands as a tribute to pure hot rod culture, offering both power and personality in one unforgettable package. 1932 Ford Coupe. Price, $48,000. Mileage, 300 miles. Location, Osceola, Indiana. Step back in time with this 1932 Ford Coupe, a true Henry Ford steel 5-window masterpiece that perfectly blends vintage soul with modern muscle. Beautifully chopped and channeled, it sits low and mean on a chassis engineering frame, ready to dominate both the streets and the show floor. Powering this beast is a meticulously built 1965 327 small block, featuring eagle rods, Venolia blower pistons, Harlan sharp rockers, and a BDS 671 polished blower fed by twin Holley 600 carbs, all balanced and blueprint for maximum precision. The setup is backed by a built turbo 400 transmission rated for over 800 horsepower, paired with a 2,500 stall converter and a bulletproof Ford 9-inch rear end. Every inch of this coupe reflects craftsmanship and passion, from the smooth sanded engine block and transmission case to the polished aluminum fuel cell and Optima battery neatly tucked in the trunk. 1927 Ford Tall T. Price, $38,000. Mileage 1 million miles. Location: Waterford, Michigan. A true piece of classic hot rod history, this 1927 Ford Tall T Coupe captures the wild spirit of vintage street rodding with a striking blue exterior and clean white interior that turns heads everywhere it goes. Beneath the tall, iconic body sits a Chevrolet 350 small block engine topped with a blower, delivering that raw supercharged rumble that defines old-school power. Mated to an automatic transmission, this beast offers smooth shifting with plenty of muscle to back up its show-stopping looks. Every inch of this tall T has been designed to balance style and performance, from its classic stance to the polished chrome details gleaming under the light. It's the perfect blend of nostalgia and adrenaline, ready for the strip, the cruise in, or just showing off downtown. 1931 Ford Model A. Price: $35,000. Location: Delaware, Ohio. An absolute showstopper from every angle, this 1931 Ford Model A hot rod is a fully steel, pro-built masterpiece that combines classic craftsmanship with modern performance. Riding on a boxed 31 frame, it's powered by a professionally rebuilt 1947 239 Ci Ford Flathead V8 from M&M Head Service, breathing through dual Smithy glass pack mufflers and Patriot ceramic-coated headers for that deep, throaty rumble true hot rodders crave. It's backed by a 1948 top-loader 3-speed transmission from Van Pelt Industries and a Ford Banjo rear end with a Kiwi quick-change center, giving this build both vintage soul and serious street attitude. Every detail has been carefully thought out, from the custom 3.5-inch chop to the stunning Malibu sunset orange matte finish over an espresso brown frame. Classic touches like 1938 Lincoln tail lights, a 1932 grille shell, and hand-done pinstriping by Dan Rayleigh tie the look together perfectly. 1934 Ford Coupe. Price: $75,000. Mileage: 384 miles. Location: Englewood, Colorado. A true showstopper in every sense, this 1934 Ford 3-window coupe hot rod is a bold fusion of vintage artistry and modern muscle. Dressed in a dazzling, vibrant orange finish over a sleek, all-glass street beast body, it commands attention before it even roars to life. Beneath the hood lies a ferocious 400 Ci Chevy Dart block engine crowned with a 671 DDS blower, paired seamlessly with a 4L60E automatic transmission delivering the kind of neck-snapping power and thunderous sound only a true hot rod can offer. Built for performance as much as presence, it features a scat crank, comp roller cam, JE pistons, and FR heads, breathing through dual Demon 600 carbs and a stainless steel exhaust with cutouts that sing pure American muscle. Inside, comfort meets class with a luxurious black leather interior, tilt steering, power windows, and even air conditioning, ensuring this beast is as comfortable to cruise as it is thrilling to drive. 1934 Ford 3-window. Price: $89,500. Mileage, 568 miles. Location, Bogalusa, Louisiana. A raw and roaring tribute to classic American hot rodding, this 1934 Ford three-window coupe is an authentic Henry Ford steel-bodied bare-bones build that radiates old-school attitude. Painted in deep burgundy with a touch of vintage menace, this coupe blends the soul of traditional craftsmanship with the bite of modern performance. Under the hood beats a SBC 350 V8 paired with a TH 350 automatic transmission and a 9-inch rear end with quick-change cover, delivering the kind of snappy response and rumbling soundtrack that turns every drive into a performance. It's stripped down to perfection, pure mechanical beauty and muscle with no frills, just function and power. Every inch of this car speaks to classic hot rod spirit. TMP cowl steers split bones, friction shocks up front, and coilovers in the rear create that perfect vintage stand. 1929 Ford model, a hot rod. Price, $29,500. Location, Hardinsburg, Kentucky. An absolute show-stopping masterpiece, this 1929 Ford model a hot rod isn't just a build, it's a statement of craftsmanship, passion, and pure American speed. A pro-built, all-steel beauty, this award-winning rod has taken home top honors at major shows, including Goodyear's, Detroit Autorama, and even a feature in Rod and Custom magazine. Every inch of this car screams excellence, from its flawless 3-inch chop and channel to its meticulous fit and finish. Beneath the classic stance lies a flathead V8 Mercury engine breathing through a Holley 390 CFM carb and Offenhauser intake, with an iSky 400 JR camshaft and custom headers feeding a snarling 2-inch exhaust with cutout. It's the kind of engine that doesn't just purr, it announces itself with authority. The performance beneath this hot rod's steel skin matches its looks. It rides on a tubular chassis with a 46 Ford wishbone, Vega steering box, and coilovers out back, combining period-correct hardware with modern reliability. 1923 Ford T-Bucket hot rod. Price, $27,000. Nothing captures the spirit of raw, open-air power quite like this 1923 Ford T-Bucket hot rod, a timeless icon reborn for modern thrills. Crafted with precision and personality, this T-Bucket is all about attitude and adrenaline. Beneath its gleaming vintage frame sits a power-packed small-block V8, roaring through chrome side pipes that deliver the unmistakable rumble only a true hot rod can produce. A high-rise intake, dual carburetors, and a custom-tuned ignition system work in harmony to unleash pure street power, while the lightweight fiberglass body ensures blistering acceleration at every tap of the throttle. The stance is aggressive and unmistakable: polished aluminum wheels, wide rear tires, and a custom suspension setup that hugs the road while showing off every inch of its classic frame. Inside, the minimalist cockpit combines vintage simplicity with hot rod craftsmanship, featuring retro gauges, a 3-spoke steering wheel, and leather-trimmed bucket seats that keep the driver connected to every roar of the engine. 1952 mg TD Original MG Restored. Price: $15,800. Mileage: 1,200 miles. Location: Hernando, MSQ. Elegance meets classic British engineering in this 1952 mg TD, a beautifully restored roadster that captures the spirit of 1950s motoring. With over 1,200 proven miles since its meticulous restoration, this MG offers the perfect blend of authenticity and drivability. The original 1.3L inline-4 engine runs smoothly, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission that delivers that classic MG responsiveness, making it a joy on winding roads or weekend cruises. Restored with care yet ready to be driven, the car retains a few subtle signs of its use, adding character to its timeless lines, chrome accents, and elegant British styling. The interior is crisp and functional, perfectly complementing the car's vintage charm. Whether participating in rallies, weekend drives, or as a showpiece at special events, this MGTD is versatile, reliable, and built for enjoyment. 1932 Ford Club Wagon. Price: $52,500. Mileage: 1,782 miles. Location: Amarillo, Texas. A true showpiece, this 1932 Ford Club Wagon is a frame-up custom build that commands attention with its vibrant tangerine paint and sleek lines. Powered by a 289 Ci V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, it delivers smooth, responsive performance while the polished dual exhaust gives it a rich, classic rumble. Inside, the craftsmanship continues with suicide doors, custom dash and gauges, tilt column with banjo steering wheel, and vintage air for modern comfort. Power brakes and easy assist steering make handling effortless, while the lowered custom suspension ensures both style and stability. Every detail, from the interior stitching to the detailed engine bay, reflects meticulous care. This 1932 Ford Club Wagon blends vintage charm with modern amenities, making it perfect for cruises, car shows, or simply enjoying the open road. 1927 Ford Coupe. Price: $14,000. Mileage: 10,000 miles. Location: Louisville, North Carolina. This 1927 Ford Coupe is a classic hot rod built on a Model A frame, powered by a 1932 flathead V8 with a 3-speed transmission and banjo rear end. It features a new stainless steel gas tank, aluminum radiator with electric fan, all-new wiring, performance distributor, and a newer carburetor, ensuring it runs and drives like a dream. Custom open headers give it a distinctive rumble, while the new wood kit in the roof, covered with waterproof synthetic leather, adds a unique vintage touch. Meticulously restored and upgraded, this coupe starts instantly and delivers classic hot rod thrills with every drive. It combines old-school craftsmanship with modern reliability, making it perfect for shows, weekend cruises, or collectors who appreciate a true 1920s-era icon. Trades for older hot rods and 1950s classics are considered, making it a rare opportunity for the right enthusiast. 1930 Ford Model A Sport Coupe. Price, $15,000. Mileage, 1,000 miles. Location, Fort Collins, Colorado. This 1930 Ford Model A Sport Coupe is a beautifully crafted hot rod that blends classic style with modern drivability. Powered by its original flathead 4-cylinder engine paired with a smooth 3-speed transmission, it features a high-compression head, FSI ignition, Pertronix coil, Weber 2-barrel carburetor, and a 6V positive ground alternator conversion. The mechanical brakes, Millworks drop-leaf springs, and modern shock conversion make it both reliable and fun on the road. Diamondback bias look radials, 750/550 staggered, complete the perfect stance, while new bucket seats and seat belts ensure comfort and safety. Finished in a sleek tan exterior with a black interior, this coupe is rust-free, turnkey-ready, and meticulously maintained. From the classic klaxon horn to its road draft oil vent tube, every detail reflects thoughtful restoration and care. 1923 Ford Model T. Price, $11,500. Mileage, 1 million miles. Location, West Haven, Connecticut. This 1923 Ford Model T Roadster is a spirited hot rod built on a 1931 Model A chassis, blending classic charm with upgraded performance. The Model A engine features a Burns intake, Holley 94 carburetor, and Model B distributor with centrifugal advance, delivering a fun and lively drive. It rides on an S10 rear axle with ladder bars, paired with a T5 5-speed transmission for smooth shifting, while the drop front axle and springs from Roadster supply add vintage flair. The F100 steering box and Bowling Brothers front juice brakes complete the mix, giving this classic Roadster both control and confidence. Finished in glossy black with a tan interior, this Model T retains Henry Ford steel bodywork and a signature turtle deck, offering authentic 1920s style with modern drivability. 1933 Ford Coupe. Price, $42,000. Location, Waterford, Wisconsin. This 1933 Ford Pro Street Outlaw Coupe is a bold statement on wheels, featuring sleek suicide doors and a chopped, aggressive stance. Under the hood roars a Scott Shafferoff-built 427 SBC stroker motor with fully forged internals, AFR heads, and an MSD ignition system, pumping out 620 rwhp through a turbo 400 transmission. The car sits on a 9-inch rear end with 4-link suspension and coilovers on all corners, while the Kugel component's independent front end with rack and pinion provides precise handling. Equipped with Wilwood 4-wheel power disc brakes, this coupe stops as hard as it goes, and the exhaust notes make sure everyone knows it's coming.